Hi, this is Martha here at my channel, Nalinka Sims, with Saturday Morning Makes, hosted by Jill Norwood of Jillian Norwood Designs Greenwood Girl Cards. This is where crafters are uploading their videos on Saturday morning, and you can participate by using this hashtag, SatMornMakes, or you can search for others who are participating by using that same hashtag. As I said, normally we post on Saturday, but I understand there's a little leeway. If you can't make it on Saturday, go ahead and post. What you're seeing while I'm giving my intro are two cards that I made in a class earlier this month. I think they're so pretty. I don't have any, except for the oxides, any of the supplies because the instructor provided everything. But they are slider cards, and I just think they're so cute. Oh, and this one is on a sled. I put my double-sided foam tape too close to the opening here, so he doesn't fall automatically. He has to have a little push, but I still think it turned out real cute. And I learned how to do this so that I can make my own. For the card that I want to show you today that I made, I used this Tim Holtz mixed media die. I used some distress oxides. And then for another project, other projects, I also used on that same project this Pinkfresh die, stencil, and stamp set. And it's called You're the Best. But it is really pretty, and I really like having all three. Okay, I used, has become one of my favorite stamp sets, the Well Scripted from Stampin' Up, Happy Birthday. This from Stampendous, Happy Birthday stamp. From Divinity Designs, this is a die and a stamp set, all relating to the die Jesus. This is just a little stamp with birthday phrases on it. And I wanted a long stamp for my slimline cards. This is KS Crafts. It fits the bill, but not all of these sentiments are exactly in line with the English language as we speak it. So I can't use all of them. I chose the one that was the best. I used Heartfelt Creations Courtyard Elegance, and a Griffin, the Carriage Easel die set, and I used the square ribbon. Did I use the round ribbon? Yeah, the round ribbon die set. Oh, here it is, right here. You can see it. I love this set. Okay, so let me start off with the card I just made that was using that Tim Holtz die. Now, this design is floating out there on Pinterest, by the hundreds. And I saw it and I wanted to try to capture it. And I used that Tim Holtz die to cut here. Now, this beautiful paper that is peeping through there, I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is a graphic 45 paper, but I'm just not positive. It was a scrap. And this is the Pinkfresh stamp, stencil, and die set here. I have to give a card to that class that I was in with those two cards I showed you. We're to give one person one card every month. And this is going to be the card that I send to my person whose name I have. So I have to write my sentiment on the inside, so there's nothing on the inside. But I think she will like it. I really like it. Now, I don't know about you, But I have a tendency to make cards and not complete them. And I really don't like revisiting cards. Once I finish it, I want to be done with it. But I have a huge stack of cards that have the fronts and no sentiment. So I'm on a mission to fix that situation, and then I want all of these cards out of here by Christmas. So I want to show you a few that I have shown in videos before, but today I just want to emphasize the inside of the cards and how I finished them up. So here is this one. This inside was blank, and I cut the center to go here and use that wooden stamp that you saw to finish the inside. Do you finish your cards as you go? I would like to know. This is Heartfelt Creations, and here, this was here, but there was no sentiment. I was afraid to stamp it because I figured, okay, I've kept this card all this time. These cards are like 2 years old at least, and I used a tonic, I didn't bring that out, a tonic die here with the happy birthday to finish that one off. So those two. This one, I went back to see how old this one was. This one was 3 years old, and I had never finished the inside of it. Of course, I couldn't find this border die when I went to finish it. So I found this one in something, and I used it. As soon as I did that, then I found the proper one, and I just put some black stems in here to sort of coordinate with all of the black. And that's the verse from that Jesus set that I used. So this is current. This is 3 years old. All right, using that Anna Griffin circle die. Okay, and this is her paper. I love this paper. This is part of the design. So the inside was just had the paper, but it was blank. So what I did was I used that die, placed it on the paper exactly so that it would line up with this design here, and it all just matches perfectly. Cut the center out again and use that Stampin' Up! Happy Birthday, and that's how I finished the inside of that one. The reason I'm doing these right now is someone has asked me for birthday cards, and I have to get them to him this week, and I wanted to make a video before I did get rid of them. Okay, this is another one using that same die. Did not finish the inside, so I made another circle like the one in here and stamped it with that stamp I showed you. This is a relatively new card that I did show as Spellbinders, but I didn't finish the inside because it was a slim line and I didn't have a sentiment that would fit across there. So this is that KS Designs sentiment, one of the ones that I showed you in that stamp set that I got from her. And I do like the way it goes all the way across the slim line. This was an Anna Griffin card that I did not finish the inside. So I went and I found a scrap strip here, 2 of her flourishes, and 1 of her sentiment stickers to go there to finish that off. And just 2 last ones. From her carriage, I made the carriage some time ago, but I didn't put anything on it. So I used that Stampin' Up! Stamp and cut out Happy Birthday to use as the stopper. And last, I have some graphic 45 paper that's all about dogs and cats. And I made this card not too long ago also, but I didn't finish the inside. And now I finished it with one of these Happy Birthday stamps. Okay, so that's what I have for you today, and I hope you like these cards, the new one and the completed ones. If so, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate you doing so. Please go out and check all of the others, including 2 Two crafters, one design, and see what everyone has made this week. Thanks again. Blessings to you, and Todah.